a cheeseburger meal from McDonald's may not seem harmful or dangerous. However, when you eat that fattening burger and fries, plus a soda, you are consuming around 800 calories just from that meal. To many of you, the amount of calories in this junk food does not affect your mindset. But let's look at it this way. 400 grapes have the same amount of calories as that cheeseburger meal. If you had 4 of these meals a week, that means that you would gain a whole pound just from those meals. People must cut back on the amount of junk food that they are consuming. To me, it is horrifying knowing that people are not aware of what the fats and calories from the junk food is doing to themselves. Today, I will be informing you on what is in the junk food, why it's harmful to one's health, and the diseases associated with it. Junk food is a trend nowadays. However, it is more than just food. In fact, it damages your body more than you would think. With that being said, let's look at the chemicals that can be found in junk food. Most junk food ingredient lists include chemical preservatives, artificial coloring, monosodium glutamate, and more. According to SheKnows.com, some chicken nuggets contain a chemical preservative that is derived from a petroleum. Yes, the substance you put in cars. You are consuming when you eat chicken nuggets. Also, some of the junk foods you eat could contain the remainders of drugs and antibiotics. You may be wondering how those got in your food. The harsh truth is that the animals that the junk food comes from often suffer from diseases. As a result of this problem, food manufacturers add antibiotics to the animal's nutrition, which later can get into your body when you eat the junk food made from the animals. Sodium nitrate is another chemical that can be found in many unhealthy junk foods, such as hot dogs. If you are unaware of sodium nitrate, it's a cancer-causing preservative, and yes, it is found in the junk food you consume. Now that you're aware of the chemicals in the junk food, you should know how junk food is harmful to one's health. So, you may ask, how is junk food harmful to your health anyways? This is Insider.com states that monosodium glutamate, which I previously mentioned is found in junk food, breaks down inside your body into an excitotoxin. Excitotoxin is a substance that literally stimulates brain cells to death and gives you headaches, tightness of the chest, nausea, etc. Also, junk food is infested with trans fat, a type of artificial fat that causes bad cholesterol and lowers good cholesterol, which is awful for one's health. Another reason why junk food is bad for your health is because this type of food has so much oil that it can get deposited in the stomach and cause acidity, which can impair your body's digestion, according to www.msn.com. It's also full of calories. However, it has very little nutritional value. This causes a person to have excess fat, causing many problems such as weight gain, poor nutrition, and shortness of breath. Having shortness of breath can cause a type of wheezing while trying to breathe when a person tries to accomplish even the most minor tasks, which is just more of a reason as to why people should cut out junk food from their diet. Now that we recognize what junk food can do to your body, it is essential that we are aware of diseases that it can cause. Everyone acknowledges that junk food can cause obesity. However, there are more diseases that junk food causes. Heart disease is the most common disease associated with junk food. Since junk food causes lower levels of good cholesterol and higher levels of bad cholesterol, there is an increased risk of this disease for anyone who eats excess amounts of junk food. Another disease that junk food causes is polycystic ovary syndrome. NeutralLegacy.com states that this disease is the main cause of female infertility and can also result in irregular menstrual cycles and excessive hair growth. Type 2 diabetes is another disease that can result from junk food. What happens here is that the pancreas cannot supply the sufficient amounts of insulin needed to convert sugars into energy. This means that the sugar that isn't converted is floating around in your blood, which is extremely harmful. These are just some of the diseases that junk food can cause, and just few of the many reasons why people should cut junk food from their lives. In conclusion, people around the world need to cut back on the junk food they consume, and there are many reasons why they need to do so. From the substances in the food to the harmful effects it has on the human body to the horrible diseases it can cause. Junk food is a worldwide problem. I encourage you to cut back on the junk food and try less calorie-dense foods and try more nutritional foods. Therefore, next time you go to order food through the drive-thru of McDonald's, think twice about ordering a cheeseburger meal. And then these are my resources.